Gathers add such a nice detail to almost any garment, and they're pretty easy to do. To start, change the stitch length on your sewing machine to the longest length, without backstitching, sew a row of stitches with 1/2 inch seam allowance or a 1/2 inch from the edge of the fabric. When you reach the end, don't backstitch and cut your threads, leaving a few inches for gathering. Sew another row of stitches without backstitching again, this time between the row of stitches you just did and the edge of the fabric, or the 1/4 inch seam allowance. Again, don't backstitch at the end and leave a few inches of thread to gather with. Grab the 2 bobbin threads, or the threads on the back of your fabric, and very gently start pulling or sliding the fabric along the threads. If you pull too hard, the threads can break and you'd have to start all over again, so be patient and take your time. Once your fabric is the length you want it to be or need it to be, then you can do some final touch-ups and make sure the gathers are evenly spread out across the fabric. Now you can sew your gathered fabric onto your garment. I learned to sew them with the gathers down. You don't have as much control this way, so you need to keep an eye on how things are going, but the pressure foot can push your gathers around if they're on top, whereas the feed dogs underneath only move up and down and won't mess with your gathers. Then all you have to do is pull out any visible gathering stitches and you're done.